Okay, so this is my very first video, and shout out to my first subscriber, 6 feet underwater with Batman. It is 11, but the wife said, it's okay, go ahead.
Go for it.
Go for it. Okay, so no, glare's not good. Let's turn the light off so we don't get the glare here, right? Well, sorry guys, my first video, forgive me. Okay, so this is the laying in my bed, and there's my wife. That's so kind. This is the 125 in the bedroom, right? And then what I have in here is I guess an adolescent arowana. He's about 8 or 10 inches. And then 2 adolescent peacock bass. They were sold to me as Orincensis. So Orino? I'm not exactly sure. And I was sold some crushed coral substrate back in a couple years ago before I knew any better. But anyways, I got a Fluval FX6 running for filtration and a couple loaches over here. So we'll get a little closer and you can see if we can see the loaches in there. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, they're running around here. But here's one of the pea bass. Pretty good looking little guy, lots of spots. And then, oh, there's arowana fighting with the other pea bass. I think they're getting to the age where I may have to move them to the other tank. The feisty little arowana boy, he isn't normally like that. He's got one bad eye, but I think it's getting better. So you got a little UV sterilizer going, and have another pea bass that I bought about the same time as these, but I put them out in the garage tank, which we'll get to. So anyways, here's my bedroom tank, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm thinking about gutting this tank, taking out the crushed coral, and putting in regular gravel, and then putting umbies in here. Umbies or doveye, I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet. I'm pretty stoked on Mr. Man's umbies, but I'm thinking doveye maybe too. So anyways, here's the bedroom tank, and yeah, it's been fun. I've had it going for a couple of years, and lost my share of fish, and I've learned a few things, but we'll learn much more. Okay, so out in the living room, right? So this is one of the first fish I ever got, and one of the few to survive my learning trials. This is my biggest, well, not my biggest fish, but my favorite, probably my big peacock bass. And I think he's probably 14 inches long, you know, and he's pretty feisty guy. I'll get over here on the side and you can see how big he is. He's got a big knot on his head, so I'm going to take that as an indication he's a male. And he's really pretty colorful. If I get the pH down a little lower, he's really bright colored, but I always have problems if I let the pH get too low, then starts killing off the beneficial bacteria, so the ammonia starts going up, and that's no bueno. So let's see if we can get a little something out of him here. Yeah, he likes to get fed. You can see this bag's a good, I don't know, a foot long. He's terrible at taking pictures. He never turns sideways, but fade him a little bit, baby, will you? Maybe I can get him at an angle here. He's not looking right at me. Yeah, he's a snapper too. He likes to snap his food up pretty good. Come on. There's a little bit better of a view. Get him over to this side of the tank, babe, so we can see him sideways. There you go. I had him last night, man. He was on a rampage. Just, he likes to flare out that bottom jaw and really look tough, and when he does, it's cool. But he's a pretty big boy. I don't, this video kind of sucks, but I'm sure he's at least 12 inches, if not 14 inches long. So anyways, I'm pretty proud of him. I managed to keep him alive for quite a while, and I think I got it figured out now to the extent where I think he's gonna make it, you know, until full size and stuff. So, you know, he doesn't bother that Plecostomus. He did for a while, but now he's just kind of resigned to leave him alone, which helps me with the cleaning. So, anyways, I got 2 Emperor 400s on there, and then Marineland 350, I think, underneath is what it is. Okay, so I got one more tank left here. We'll run out to the garage here. I think the wife's all enthusiastic about my videoing now because she's leading the way here. So out here in the garage, amidst the motorcycles, uh-oh, the lights went off. So the timers went off, but I could turn it back on real quick here. Excuse me guys while I get my lights back on here. So I got some timer lights up here, which are pretty nice, the Acreon lights. Blue and white LEDs and on timers, so it goes white and blue go on at 4, then white goes off at 10, then blue goes off at midnight. So this is the 240 in the garage, next to the motorcycles, more expensive hobbies that my wife likes. But what's that, babe? She's out of here. Alright, so in the 240 I have the other P-Bass that was amongst those, the two in the bedroom. So he's pretty good size. I think he's probably 8 inches, maybe getting close to 10 or so. But he's pretty feisty. And then I got the Arowana on here, and I'm pretty sure he's a good 22 to 24 inches, and he's healthy and doing well. I cheated and got him when he was already big, and I probably paid too much. I think I paid 250 bucks for him at a pet store here locally, and the guy kind of knew that I wanted him, and I wasn't going to be able to get one like that anywhere near here, so I gave him 250 bucks, but at about 22 inches, you know, I figured it would take at least 3 years to get him that big, so worth a couple $100, you know. And in here, oh yeah, my original fish here. I bought these little Oscars for $5 at PetSmart about 2 years ago. There's a white one and a black one in there. But I don't know if they're spawning back here, but they're made a little cubby hole, dug all the sand out, and do not want anybody in there, including the plecos. I got 2 pretty good sized common plecos that a buddy of mine gave me. They got too big for his tanks. And yeah, so I don't know if I want to make the video too long. You guys watch my garbage, you know. I can go into all kinds of stuff about I got this tank on Craigslist, the stand and everything with the sump for like 600 bucks, and you know, after many hours and a couple $1,000s later, I got it where I wanted. I refinished the cabinetry and refinished the back with the sticker and redid the sump. There's a 100-gallon sump in here with, you know, socks and let's see what else we got going. We got some bio balls and filters, and I got a little refugium going with some Anubias and some other vines, and then I just got some of my grandma's ivy starting to grow in there. In the end, we got a reflow snapper. I think it's 3,000 gallons an hour, 3,400 an hour, something like that, running the whole gig with I got an 800 and a 400 watt heater in here. It's in the garage, and the garage sometimes get down to about 50, and I keep the tank at 80, so I think it's probably cost me, I don't know, $100 a month to heat this thing during winter. But anyways, I guess we'll cut it off there and slap this up there and see what kind of response I get. Yeah, it's been fun. Thanks Under the Water with Batman there. He got me out in the garage and taking pictures, so we'll see if this actually makes it onto YouTube. I'm not exactly a computer whiz, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching if you do, guys.